Hi, I'm the Mythology Guy, and everyone and their grandma wants me to react to this. I can't imagine why. It's not like I'm very passionate about the Percy Jackson franchise or anything. Okay, let's drop the sarcasm. You guys, if you saw my vlogs on Season 1, you know overall I was kind of disappointed with it. I didn't think it was terrible or anything, except for the Hotel Lotus episode. That was legitimately terrible. But, you know, overall, I enjoyed parts of it. I thought the final episode was actually pretty good, and if the whole season had been like that episode was, I actually would have enjoyed it quite a bit. But I don't know. I'm hoping that the people who make the show will at least acknowledge some of the feedback, you know, because you gotta if you're gonna be better in any way. But I mean, we'll see how it is. Let's just get started. I'll talk more about my feelings afterwards. Let's get going. Those helmets do look cool, honestly. I like how they look.
A great stirring is underway.
Luke's rebellion, I'm guessing. Percy. Annabeth.
Inevitable.
Yeah, they look a little older. Yeah. One of the dead satyrs. There's Luke stabbing the tree, of course. Yeah, I've read the books. Oh, nice to see the... Wait, those weren't all... Okay, I'll talk more about that. Hey, cool! Chariot games, hell yeah. Hermes is back. You have to have Hermes in this story. I'm guessing that was Kronos, like the way he was in Season 1, like with the hood and everything. Peter, of course, we know him. We know how he acts. Is that Tantalus? Yeah. The Sea of Monsters, here we go.
You sure you're okay to do this?
That guy looked like Napoleon. It's Chariot games, hell yeah. Was that a trident? Who's got a trident in this one? Hey, Laestrygonian. Outside the school, though. That's interesting. Gonna be Tyson, isn't it? Yeah, there he is. Well, that Tyson design looks better than it did in the... Oh!
I never said boyfriend. I never said boyfriend.
I believe you.
Okay, that was a little funny. Maybe they took the feedback about how bad the chemistry was in Season 1. I don't know. But, okay, let's go through that a little bit. Let's go through what we just saw. Alright, so right here, I believe this is supposed to be Luke's little rebellion here. It's hard to tell. Really, it could be anything. It's them at the sea, clearly. And then we've got Luke poisoning Thalia's tree, if you know the books, obviously, and the shitty second movie. What's funny is it just me, or does the sword look particularly fake here? Also, isn't his sword supposed to... God, I'm not remembering how the first season ended, but... You know, I do wish it looked more split down the middle, you know, because it's supposed to be half steel, half celestial bronze, but you'd never guess that by looking at it. That's my only real issue here. One thing I do find funny is even when he's just wearing a regular sweater and jeans, it's still got to have the Greek mythical symbols on it. It's like, look, I live and breathe Greek mythology. It's kind of cool. Yep, and I guess something happened to Annabeth there. And yeah, Hermes, he's a, big part of the Sea of Monsters storyline, but the thing is now Percy already knows what he looks like. They've already met. Again, something I really didn't like about Season 1, but it's a bit of a nitpick, honestly. And then here, yeah, we got Dionysus being Dionysus. Again, I think Dionysus is really well cast. It's this outfit, can't tell. I can't make out what's on this outfit. I was hoping it would be like leopards. They had him wearing a tiger shirt in Season 1. That was cool. So is this supposed to be Tantalus? Or is this someone else? Feel free to let me know if I'm just forgetting something. But Tantalus is supposed to be in this season, so... And there's so many funny things you can do with, the food moving away from Tantalus when he tries to eat it. So, not entirely sure which creature this is. could be Scylla, but it doesn't have a head here, so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Oh, wait, there was one more thing I wanted to talk about. Let me see if I can find it on here. Yeah, okay, it's right here, yeah. So, this is Clarice, clearly. Now, she has, like, Confederate soldiers in the book, but here it looks like we have multiple different kinds of soldiers going on here. So I guess it's just, like, because she says in the book, every army that's ever lost a war owes a debt to Ares for losing, which I think is funny. So I guess we got a little mix and match here, not just the Confederates, like in the book. I don't know if they were worried about offending people or what, but I mean, it's not such a bad change. And then here, yeah, clearly the Chariot Games and got a cool statue here. I like this. Is this, I wonder, is this supposed to be like Medea's chariot? Because it's supposed to be pulled by golden serpentine dragons. If not, I'm not entirely sure whose it would be. Like, feel free to let me know. Yeah. And oh yeah, and then look here. It looks like we got a Viking here. Is this one of Clarice's men potentially, or just someone else lost in the Sea of Monsters? It's definitely not one of Blackbeard's men. Is it Magnus Chase? And then yeah, we got what looks like another dream sequence involving Kronos, I'm guessing. Yeah, and yeah, then just kind of basic stuff like and then here, let me do a little run through. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's why. Wait, that's got to be one of Clarice's men, right? Why? Oh, that's Clarice and Percy fight. I thought that was Annabeth. I'm such a ignorant person. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. So yeah, then we got the thing here again. Is it like these don't look like Confederates? These look more like Napoleon's men or something. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, definitely gonna have Luke's uprising showcased, which is cool. We better have Agrius and Aureus, the bear twins. They were in Sea of Monsters, right? I think they were, yeah. Or were they in Titans? No, that was more Dr. Thorne. So yeah, I think Agrius and Aureus were in Sea of Monsters. So yep, chariot stuff. I'm glad to see it actually make an appearance. It was so lame to not have that in the movie. This, I'm guessing, is the Oracle. It's gotta be. And then, yeah, what in the world is... Oh, who's texting me? Well, we'll find that out later. Like, okay, whatever, you saw it. Who's got the trident? Like, I don't remember that being a thing in the book. Like, is Poseidon helping out, or does Tyson have a trident? Like, I personally don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, and then yeah, we got the Laestrygonians. Now, it's interesting to see at least one of them is clearly attacking him outside the school with the flaming cannon dodgeball. So it looks like they're moving events around again because Tyson's one eye reveal was also, I believe, at the school. So it's happening more towards the camp now. I wonder if we're gonna have Annabeth's prejudice against Cyclops. You know, and the gray. Let's see. These are the Gray sisters. They actually have them gray. That's pretty cool. They were technically gray in the movie too. And yeah, looks like only one eye, so that's accurate. And this little joke here between them, I actually thought was pretty funny. So, okay, nothing alarming by the looks of things. Maybe they'll take some of the feedback. It's tricky. Like, I don't know if they're going to be able to do this right because in season 1, like, they were doing so much to not show the monsters when it would have been cool to see the monsters, and they cut back on so much stuff. Season 2, arguably, like, steps it all up in the books, at least. Like, the chariot race has to look amazing, and the Sea of Monsters, you gotta have Scylla, you gotta have Charybdis, you gotta have Polyphemus. Circe's Island, I don't think would be hard to do. You gotta have the Sirens, they're gonna have the Laestrygonians, like, it's insane. Like, are they gonna be able to pull it all off? Or are we just, like, not gonna see the Sirens? Are we just not gonna see Charybdis? Are we just, like, barely gonna see Scylla? Like, it just worries me, because stuff like that really annoyed me about season 1, and a ton of people in the comments being all like, oh, you don't understand, they only have $15 million per episode, they can't afford, like, CGI creatures or entertaining action. Yeah, not like the Last Airbender show came out just a month later and had constant CGI creatures and entertaining action. I'm not saying that's a perfect show, but it clearly showed the budget was on the screen. Whereas with season 1 of this show, the budget was not on the screen. I don't know where the money goddamn went. So yeah, I don't know. But I would very much like it to be good. Please be good. Please let the actors actually showcase the chemistry they clearly had behind the scenes, because on the screen, there was none of that either. So, I don't know. I really want it to be good, but feel free to let me know what you think. I got my Camp Jupiter shirt this time because sequel. Definitely not because I couldn't find my Camp Half-Blood shirt right away and got impatient. But yeah, I think that's about all I have to say about that trailer. Feel free to let me know if I missed anything. Good trailer, honestly. If I didn't already have my reservations from season 1, I'd be pretty hyped right now. So, let's hope. I don't know how to end videos.